Hi Aquarians, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to read the cards for you for the month of December 2020. This month is going to be, and this reading is going to be all about your relationships, how your relationships are going to be, your where is it landing, and which area, and which emotion, which relationship will actually be like a motivating factor for you, and which is the one you need to be stay away. Also, this will also capture your partner's energy, the person you are actually dealing with. So we will try and give you some hint around how the person is going to be reacting in December. So let's get ahead, and while I'm flipping the cards for you, I will share my contact numbers also, so that for your personalized readings you can reach me easily. The number where you can reach me is 8448901791. You can email me on blossomlifetarot@gmail.com, and you can visit my website www.blossomlifetarot.com. Thank you so much, and let's get ahead, Aquarians. Well, Aquarians, the first week is something which is all about love, all about getting into maybe this. Your cards are something which actually are into too much of physical desires. So your cards are actually telling you that you will be too much into physical relationships. Your motivation to meet someone will be only physical. A lot of you will be in into craving kind of a thing, which is like physical craving. So I cannot tell you that this relationship what you're working towards, or the person you are with right now, is 100% emotional connect. I will say that 80% what this relationship is ruled right now is the physical aspect, then the emotional one. Now I want to tell you that please evaluate your relationship right now, because you're planning something. I don't advise people to plan when they are in influence of devil. When the devilish relationships happen and they get materialized, Aquarians, these relationships turn out to be abusive relationships, addictive relationships, which that has no future. It will not give you any happiness, but then you will still get into it. You will have plans, you're going on holidays, you're spending time together, but you still know there in your heart, right there, and you're doing wrong. This is not working out. You are wasting your time. So from a relationship perspective, this card, this setup actually, and the tarot is advising people who are into such relationships, who are into, I will say, abusive relationships, I will say third party relationships, I will say something which is not going to work out. You need to work upon yourself, not on anything else, and realize and know that this has no future. Please step out quickly as much as you can. I will not advise you to plan anything for future, because that's not going to give you any positive results, Aquarians. Second week. Now second week is all about moving yourself, pushing your limits for your partner, and here you're putting in your efforts to actually convince someone for this relationship. And trust me, if you are not getting approval from people around you on your relationship, you are feeling a little stuck, that people are not appreciating your efforts, or you have got married to someone, or you are in a relationship with someone where your family is not respecting your decision, or they think that it is not going to work out because you have gone out of your limits for this person already. Trust me, you will be able to get that confidence from people around you who matter to you a lot, and this is going to be a winning situation for you. So your partner is also going to be with you, so you're getting support from your partner, and the difficult situation, you're going to just cross them in the month of December, and it is going to be a wonderful month from that perspective. So good relationships where you are into and towards a commitment way. Your soulmate, this relationship has a future, and it has everything, ethically it is wonderful and good to be connected together. Then it will work out, so don't worry. Hurdles, obstacles will be over soon, so you can be together and experience that wonderful soulmate connection. Okay, so this is beautiful. First week is giving you signs, warning signs, signals, red flags. You need to identify them. And second week is telling you, hey, don't worry, I am there with you, taking care of you. Your angels are telling you that don't worry, the phase of obstacle is over, the phase of challenges is over, and we are there to take care of you. So don't worry, and please feel positive about it. This energy, it's beautiful. Okay, now because second week is taking away all the problems out of your life from your relationship area, the third week will make you feel like what it is. Guess what card is it? You will feel happy. It's the Fool. Fool is something which starts a journey. It's a new journey which starts when you talk about Fool, and when Fool comes in a picture. This energy is so fresh that it wants to give a good start to life. It wants to give chance to people. Even if people have done wrong, you want to give them good chances. You want to give a final thing. But this is a very beautiful energy, but at the same time I am warning you, all right? I'm just giving you some hints here that feeling fresh, feeling happy is something which is very good, but do not take any decisions in overexcitement, because that is going to be not good for you. So my father tells me one thing repeatedly always. He tells me that every time when I'm very happy or maybe I'm very sad, he says, when you are too happy or maybe when you are too sad, don't take a decision at that time, because those decisions will never turn out to be correct, because those are driven by core emotions, raw emotions, and it doesn't give you time to think and analyze your decisions. So very happy state of mind, very very happy state of mind. I'm not saying you are sad, you're very happy, and this overexcitement may lead, I don't know if you're able to see the card because there's a lot of light coming on here. So this is the Fool. So too much of excitement can ruin your decision making skills. So hold on and just be positive, calm down, sit quietly, and then write down everything what you're going to get out of this relationship, and write down everything what you will not be getting out of this relationship, and then evaluate. You will know the right thing, right? So overexcitement, hold on to your horses, don't take decisions. Okay, moving ahead, moving to the last week of December, and that is going to be a beautiful week. Why? Because you are doing something so extraordinary that people envy you because of that, and there is something you have done against a lot of people's wishes. See, you're pushing back so many people. These people never wanted you to reach at that state of your life, and this is why they are not they don't want to they never wanted you to reach there. Maybe the person you always wanted to get married to, maybe you wanted to have a baby, or you wanted to start your family. You had envious people around you who never wanted your life to get settled. Now I have a tip for you here. You have envious people around you, okay, and you are on the right path, right? Then why not hide that decision from people? I am giving you very open-ended thing to think about. Don't share your your growth path or maybe the achievements what you've got till now with people, at least in the month of December. December is not at all a month where you should be disclosing your beautiful moments, disclosing your beautiful plans to the people around you, because you right now have lack of supporters, lack of well-wishers kind of a state. So please don't share your relationship area things with anyone, not even a friend. At times friends also envy. I have seen cases wherein a daughter was feeling envious from her mother. So the mother had a very difficult life and the daughter had a very beautiful life, and then whenever she used to tell any plan to the mother, the plan used to get cancelled. So those are the vibrations and negative energies you invite, and I'm telling you, this is real mother-daughter relationship. I am not lying. This is my real experience, which I have got from one of my clients, and I myself was surprised. But it is not about the mother had wrong intentions for the daughter, but then it was negative. It was turning out to be that way, that she used to miss those moments in her life which her daughter was getting, and there the connection used to establish. So take care of yourself and be happy, be surrounded with positive people, and don't disclose your plans with anyone, Aquarians. Okay, take care, God bless you, and please be connected with me. I'm so sorry, I have to give you one love advice also. You're right. So let me quickly pull a card for you and see what exactly universe is telling you in terms of your relationship area, and what is it that you should follow religiously in the month of December, which will give you a beautiful life here in this month. Okay, don't be misled by people. People give you wrong information and their true intentions are different. Remember, I told you and I'd shown you this card, the moon tells you about the envious people who are hidden there and they are misleading you. So I will only say that please protect yourself from the negative energies. Okay, don't tell your love relationship plans, what are you going to do next. Don't share it with a lot of people. I'm not saying don't share it with your mother, share it with her, or the kind of relationship you have with her. but then December is not an appropriate month to share it with anyone. Maybe January next month we will see the cards next. Right. Take care. Bye bye.